What's up, Chillville? Spring is springing and the birds are singing. Now we all need a change of scenery every now and then, right? Well, word around town is people are hitting the road to take a break from that city life. Guess what? We had the perfect soundtrack for that, and it's coming up right now. Come on, it's 2023. Yeah, the road trip, baby.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Welcome. Welcome to the Black Ponder. Let me just unpin this. How do I do that? I cannot do that. Oh, here we go. Dismiss pin message. Is it not pinned? Oh, see, it doesn't. Message unpinned. Okay. Welcome to the Black Ponder. I'm here. Hi. Oh yeah, we gotta do something different because it's 10-year anniversary. 10-year anniversary. So we got not too many people, which is totally fine. We got Nadia. I like to be entered. Cool. Let me turn this down so I can hear myself. Yep. So yeah, this is the book that's gonna be in a giveaway. I just got extra copies. David Hume's Dialogues Concerning Natural Religion. It also includes Of the Immorality of the Soul, of Suicide, of Miracles. So it's got a lot of stuff. So I was just trying to locate, because I have I know I have multiple copies of this, but I just couldn't find. But I know I got multiple copies. So I'm giving this one away. It's pretty, it's from Hume, David Hume. Lots of people like him. He's like a fan favorite philosopher, and it's got a lot of his stuff. It's pretty thin too, so you can kind of, it's not super dense. It is dense, but it's not like Karl Marx Capital or Critique of Pure Reason type of. So that's what we're giving away. So yeah, okay, we'll have Nadia. They are gonna be in there, and then we got Gafar. Congrats on 10 years. Damn, 10 years. Thanks. What are we doing anyway? Like, why am I got this overhead? You know what I'm gonna do? Since it's just 10 years, I'm just gonna work on. I got this model kit, and I'm just gonna build. I'm gonna work on this model kit. And this is gonna be just ask me any questions, but we're just gonna hang out. And you can hang out if you want, and you maybe you want to talk about philosophy, or you want to talk about whatever. It's all good. Just you hop on and talk, or if you want or not. It's more of a hangout session. I just want to. I got this thing a while back, but I just never. I haven't just sat down and worked on it. A model kit. So I'm gonna do that. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna do that. Let's relax a little bit. This is from Gundam Wing. I'm really that was my show back in the day. That show is awesome. Now, is it any good? I was watching it before. It's still, is it the greatest anime ever made? No, but it's cool. Any plans for 2024? Nadia asks. Yeah, I got some stuff that I want in terms of the channel. No, we're just gonna keep rolling the way that we usually roll. But yeah, just not really anything super spectacular. Just keep doing what I'm doing. Just keep doing what I'm doing. And that's the type of guy I am. Just keep doing what I'm doing. Do you have any New Year's resolutions? I think I made a few. We could talk about that. Check it out. I used to be really into anime. I'm not really into anime as much. I'm actually not into anime at all. I still read I read manga, but I read manga in Japanese because nowadays I've gone back into learning the Japanese language, and that's kind of why I read manga. really read it for the stories. But you know, I mean, that remember Dragon Ball? Now they got Dragon Ball Super, right? Which is it's just the same shit, and I'm like, this is the same shit. It just was like, I'm kind of tired of it, but it's fun. But back in the day, you had Yamcha, you had Tien Shinhan, you had Yajirobe, Master Roshi. That's Poir. Who the hell is this? Oolong, Eternal Dragon, Chaozu. And then you had Chi Chi and Bulma. These are old school characters, but let's work on this. But yeah, for 2024, I really want to work on my instrument playing. I've been practicing on my guitar skills because I want to like really be able to play. I have friends who are musicians, and they always like looking for somebody to play with, and they always ask, "Hey, we need an extra member. Like, you know anybody?" I'm like, "Damn, I wish I could be it. I could go in there." So I've been practicing my skills, my music skills on the guitar and the keyboard to see if I can, just be able to jam with people. Hopefully, that's what I want to do, work on for 2024, along with other stuff. And then Nadia says, "Whoa, cool that you can read Japanese. I've been having a hard time learning it this year. Have you traveled to Japan?" No. No, I know a person who they are like a travel agent, and they specifically focus on trips to Japan, and they tell me like, "Hey, now's the time. You need to go to Japan because it's cheap, and it's gonna get really expensive. I don't know why, but apparently like the exchange rate is like really good right now. So you should go." I'm like, I think I'm a little busy. Japan, yeah, I'm sure Japan is good. I'm just more into the video games, honestly. Japanese video games. The culture is nice. It's a nice culture, but I'm really just into the games, and so we don't want to make the mistake that the games are not. That's just part of the culture. Like, most Japanese people don't play video games, right? So I'm not interested in going to the country. Not really. But I'm sure it will be nice to go. But yeah, I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to be fluent in Japanese. My goal is I want to buy games, Japanese video games, those JRPGs, and just play them without any translation help. That would just be awesome. I'll show you. Let me get some games. Before we break this out, let me show you what I do with the Japanese. Yeah, we're just chilling. We're just chilling. Yeah, so I figure like 10-year anniversary. Might as well get to know Black Ponderer outside of philosophy. Of course, nothing's gonna change with the channel, but let's just relax a little bit. This is Super Mario RPG, a game that came out in the 90s. When this game was shit when I was a little kid. I played this, and then they remade it. I'm like, really? You remade that game? Damn, I gotta play it. It's like HD remake. But I bought the Japanese version because I want to play it Japanese. So that'll be cool. I think nowadays though, games are so like Japanese culture is so popular. Like you can buy the English language version, and then they just got the Japanese on it that you can just switch. So I don't know if I needed to, but you know, the Japanese version was cheaper. And then also, yeah, there was this Game Star Ocean when it came out in, yeah, the late 90s too. I played the shit out of this game. I love this game. And they remade that too, so I bought the Japanese version. Um, you can barely see it, but it's all Japanese characters. And that'd be cool if I could just play this in Japanese. Okay, so let me do this. Yeah, if anybody wants to talk, feel free, but I'm just gonna ramble about for like an hour or so. And if you want to, we're giving away. I should pin that. Let me pin that message. Giving away David Hume's dialogues on concerning natural philosophy, natural religion. Just let me know if you'd like to be entered in the giveaway. Enter. And cool. Alright. Take all that stuff out. Gundam Wing. Man, that's such nostalgia to me. I remember that show came out. Yeah, I loved it. Alright, instructions. This is easy to understand, right? No. Oh boy. It's like I was told this will just take an afternoon. It shouldn't take that long. I've never done this before. Oh, they're labeled. Okay. Okay. Cool. Got it. Guess I'll just open them up. All right. Push this aside. Okay. Oh, this must be like the beam sword. Cool. All right. I can't believe it's been 10 years. No, I can believe it. I mean, it's been, you know, I started the channel in 2004. Yeah, it was 2014, and now it's 2024. So I remember when I started the channel. So usually people will snip these out all together. I don't think I want to do that because I can see they're actually numbered, and I can see like the numbers here. So I got looking for number 2. Let's see. Okay, number 2. Is that right? No, that doesn't look like number 2. God. Alright, let's see. Oh, okay, there's different number twos. So which two is the one? PC? Oh, okay. That's C. Oh, here's PC. Okay. PC 2 and then B30. Oh Lord. Of course I'm gonna mess this up. That's not even, oh, is that right? Okay, I see now. I've been watching since 2016, and I believe I had a philosophy course in uni and was looking for a deeper insight on text on YouTube and found your page. You really helped out with my coursework. That's great. Yeah, that's a very typical reason why people watch my videos. They're like, dude, I just want help on my homework. Which, hey, hey, that's cool with me. That's great. Yeah, I remember the motivation, the real motivation for me starting the channel was I have this small business, is an event planning business. Okay, I didn't really need to snip. It's an event planning business, and we host anime convention. That's what we do. Anime Con. It's called Kinyobi Con. And we were doing it for it was years, and then in 2013 things got too expensive, and we overspent, and we got into debt. The company got into debt, and I was really depressed. We had to skip a year. Skipped 2014. I was kind of depressed, not in a clinical way. I was just like bummed out. That's when I was like, I just need something to do. So I just started binging YouTube. I never did that before. I didn't even know what YouTube was. YouTube been around for a while, 2013. I just recall, like, I know YouTube, when it first came out, before the monetization thing, people were just watching bootleg shit. They're even watching cat videos or like bootleg stuff. So I was like, oh, it's kind of like Napster or LimeWire or something like that. That's what I thought. But then I started looking into it, and I'm like, oh, it's just people just make videos. Okay. And I just started watching it. I'm like, well, okay. And that really helped me get out of my bummed out depression, but not like clinical depression. I was just like, sad. And I was like, wow, people are making videos about all types of stuff. Yeah, I remember, I distinctly remember my cousin I had to like watch over my cousin during that time. So I think he was like watching the Disney Channel, like iCarly, and I was just watching like my laptop. And now I remembered back then I was also staying up really late, which I'm like a night owl, so that's like my natural thing that I do. So B30, I can't do that anymore because I work a 9-to-5 job. But yeah, I was just binging YouTube. Eventually I came across people making books out of making videos about books, and I was kind of blown away by that. I was like, whoa, people are making videos out of books. That's crazy. And then I came across BookTube. They had a whole community. It was called BookTube. I'm like, wow, it's crazy. The problem was, like, they're making videos about books I was not interested in, like The Hunger Games or Divergent series, or Percy Jackson, or whatever the hell they call those like dystopian teen dramas. Like, even Harry Potter, like I kind of missed the boat with Harry Potter. I was like just old enough to miss that boat, but people are really passionate about it. And I was like, man, I wonder if there's like people who make this type of stuff off philosophy books. That would be cool. But there wasn't. There was people making videos about philosophy topics. Okay, is that correct? Yeah, no, that's the one. I guess B30. Well, we gotta take a chance. Oh no, I think I have to sneeze. Let me mute my mic. Guess I didn't have to sneeze. Okay, I think I will have to snip this one. So how does it look? Alright, got my snips. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's good enough. I even have like sandpaper to sand it. But you know what? It's not gonna be perfect. That's fine. Don't cut my finger. Not live on stream. That would be horrible. Gotta be careful. Let's see. I'll be fine. This is my first model kit, so I have no expectation. So yeah, I was just making yeah, I was watching people make videos on topics, but they were just topics. I remember Gregory Sattler, that guy. He's cool. He's like my favorite philosophy YouTuber. But he was more professional philosopher, which is great. But I want like that style, that booktube style. There was other people. I remember there was the Philosophy Tube, but back then Philosophy Tube was just the person that was doing it. She was just the Philosophy Tube. I think the whole concept was the person that was running it had a master's degree in philosophy and was upset that it was so expensive, so she decided to, I'm just gonna start making videos about philosophy that are about basically my philosophy class. So once you watch all my videos, you basically have the same education as I do, but it's for free. That's what I do. So, which was cool. So how does that look? So it's like this, and it's like that. But again, it wasn't like they weren't focusing on books, they were just focusing on philosophy topics. Okay, I guess it's like this. Alright. I'm gonna start dropping names of channels that nobody probably knows about, but I think this kind of describes how I started my style. I don't know, is that right? it's sort of, it's in there, I guess. All right, then. Now what? Do I do the same thing? 231. Okay. So, okay. I guess there's two of these. Yeah, I wonder how long. I'm definitely not going to finish this by the time. Even though this is a simple model. This is a simple model. Yeah. Feel free. Like, if you like, hey, I want to just talk about philosophy, feel feel free to chat. But if you don't, that's fine too. Yeah, I'm just like, dude, it's 10-year anniversary. I'm just gonna chill out. I'm just gonna chill. I don't care. We'll go back to like serious philosophy talk later. I just did like a video on Palestine. I mean, that's about as serious as it gets, right? Let's like relax and get a break. Okay, so that is PC. That's this one. Yeah, okay, so okay, so I can just. Yes, I remember I was looking for video, like people to do what I did. And I came across this channel. I'll never forget. I mean, it's still around to this day. But I would recommend it because it's not like what I do. But I mean, I think this YouTuber has like 400,000 subscribers. So like, what is the YouTube? I think it's like Poland Bananas Books or something like that. Some white lady, and just the way this person would talk about like books was just out of this world. Like, it was as if she had like a straitjacket and she was like in a mental war, just bouncing off walls, just talking about these books and such. I mean, it was just, the passion was so infectious. I wasn't interested in any of the books that this YouTuber was talking about, but I was just fascinated by the passion that she had when she was just talking about these books. I was like, I saw that, I was like, I want to basically do what she's doing, but with philosophy books. Okay, so that is 31. Okay, so B31. And that was the beginning. Like, that's why I did with my first video, which was it was like, yeah, the trial and death of Socrates, yeah. And I basically pretty much modeled it off of that YouTuber. But that YouTuber talked about like young adult, like dystopian novels, like Allegiant. Like, my wife works for Barnes and Noble, so a book. So I know like all the popular, the hot books that are out because she gets the scoop. So I know all these. I'm aware of these books. It's just I'm not interested in it. But man, people are very passionate about them. I was just like, man, I'm passionate about philosophy books, and because a lot of people look at philosophy books and they're like, yawn, boring. And I'm like, no, man, this is some interesting stuff. So I just wanted to be the guy that showed people like, this is really interesting stuff if you actually give it a chance. Or maybe you don't want to give it a chance. Maybe you just want to see somebody who likes it. I want to be that guy. So I just do so I'm just gonna copy the picture here. Oh, hello, Cyborg. We're just building man, I probably should have the camera closer. We're building a Gundam. Taking a break. Copying the picture. You do have to concentrate. I guess that's why it's fun. So it's like that. Ugh. Push it. Oh, wrong side. Or is that the right side? Alright. rotate this. Yeah, I think I'm good. All right, there we go. So there's those two. Wait, what are you making? Oh, a Gundam. Where's my box? Now I need it. Now I need the camera to be farther away. There we go. We're building Wing Zero from Gundam Wing. Let's see if each other. Have you ever watched this show? Probably not. It's old. Came out in like 2002. All right, next step number 1.3. Okay, D3. All right, where's D3? Yeah, so that was the start of it. I just was decided I'm just gonna talk passionately about. Oh, here it is. Okay, passionately about philosophy, books, and I wanted to really focus on. I want to talk about books, like specific books, not like just a topic. I don't want to just talk about Nietzsche's like will to power or eternal recurrence or a priori. What is the meaning of a priori? No, I want to actually talk about the book, just so I can encourage people to like, let's stop watching videos, even though that's why a lot of people watch me, because they don't want to read the book. But I was trying to show people, if you're reading, these books are kind of fun. Trying to, take take a hint from LeVar Burton. Just kind of show like books can be fun, but philosophy books can be fun. Hopefully I didn't break that. Well, there you go. I think I've watched a little bit of it, but only in like the background. Oh, you mean the Gundam Wing? Yeah. Yeah, I really like that show. I bought the DVD and rewatched it, and I'm like, yeah, it's not as good as I remember it. but still nice. But it's definitely like for a young teenage audience. We're talking like 12, 13, 14 year olds. That is the target demographic. And definitely like male. young teenage males. So like, it's a little shallow at times. Which, not every show has to be deep. That's why I still like it. I'm like, not every show has to be like super philosophical. It could just be, although it does have some philosophy in it. I'm just trying to clean the thing up a little bit. I'm glad this works. My music stopped. I'll address that in a second. Yes, continue. Thank you. I've recently been reading Bell Hooks Communion, and it's been really informative and a good read. There's still critique to be made about it, but overall it's a really great feminist text. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Hooks. Sure. I was in a book club, and we read was it All About Love, which I made a video about. And a lot of the people in my book club did not like that book. It's funny because that's not everybody likes that book. I like it though. So how do we attach these? All right, this is gonna be a challenge. Oh Lord. What? All right, let's. Hmm. Oh no 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 no. I have to attach these. How do you? So that goes. How does it go? And then that's up. Oh, like this. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. I'll take it. And you know what? If it's wrong, it's wrong. These things are cheap too. They're like, I think I paid like. Does the price tag still there? Yeah, it's like it was $17. It's not that expensive. Oh, why didn't they like it? What is it? They didn't like the spirituality. They're like, this is too spiritual. What was the other thing? They thought it was too. They thought Bell Hooks was presumptuous. She's like, Bell Hooks is like, oh, I know what love is. Let me tell you what love is. And they're like, yeah, you don't come across as, they just thought her like, oh, I could tell you all about love. Let me tell you all about love. Like they thought like, yeah, who are you really to talk? They can't. They thought she was a bit presumptuous. I didn't think so. I thought she was like, because she actually defined love, and then she also started saying like, this is what's not love. Love is not this. Love is not that. Love is not that. And if you do these things, you're actually not loving. And some people were kind of taken aback by that. Like, well, how do you know? And for me, it's like, yeah, I don't know. I think maybe you just don't want to accept hard truths. And maybe she's on a roll here, but you don't want to examine. You don't want to force yourself to think about what you're doing. I don't know. That was just me. I didn't think she was enforcing, being too presumptuous. C. So let's see. Where's C? There's D. B1. Okay, here's C. And I need C13. Okay, 13. Okay, that's this one. Alright, let's get the snips. I'm not even looking at the camera. Seeing if I'm like getting good footage here. Looks like it's good. Hope snip. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, now how do we attach it? Alright, so it goes. Goes in there like that, okay. Uh-oh. It's not fitting. What did I do wrong? Alright, challenge number 1. Alright, Let's see. I read somewhere that bell hooks reads one book a day. Damn. Well, I'm sure she's not reading one Emmanuel Khan a day. She's super fast. She's probably not reading these books that are like. She must not be reading like super long books. Or maybe she's just a super fast reader. I shouldn't say that because you don't know. Trying to make this. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, it didn't work. Okay, why? Oh, I snapped. Is this right? I don't know. I mean, you know, I totally, it's not gonna be perfect, but this is my first one. Okay, what's the next one? All right, D2. Cyborg says, I'm a pretty fast reader, though I have to force myself to slow down so I can make sure I'm really processing everything being said in the text, but reading a book a day as well. Yeah, I'm a slow reader. I'm a very slow reader, but I am able to remember what I read. Which is like, I know a lot. Most people who read, they don't really remember what they read, which is kind of interesting. I probably could read super fast, but then I wouldn't be able to remember. See, that's the thing. You know, it's kind of funny. I definitely made a few videos about this. Like, what's the point in reading super fast if you're not retaining what you read? Which is a lot of people. Like, I've read 50 books in a year, and it's like, but I only remember 3 of them. It's like, okay, so what was the point of you reading it? But that's cool. Okay, dude. And then she reads one book a day, rather. Oh, I see. She doesn't finish a book. She just reads a book. And she reads every day. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, she passed away. She's yep. She passed away not too long ago. Yep. So, rest in peace. Annotating helps me slow down. That's what I do. I literally write in the books, which lots of people have a problem with. But it's like, hey, it's my book. I can do whatever the hell I want with it. That's what I feel. Now, of course, if it's like a library or I'm borrowing somebody's book, no. Alright, so how do what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Oh, I see. Okay. Wow. That really did fit. That really did snap. I don't know if you heard that snap. That's crazy. So I see this is like how the arms move around. That's crazy. I feel like people still have a quantity over quality perspective when it comes to books. And still have a hyper consumerist mindset even with books. Yeah, that's the thing. It's true. Yeah, I'm not like you'll never see me say like I'm gonna read a certain number of books this year, like, because to me that's irrelevant. It's like it doesn't matter how many books you read. What matters is like the quality of the books you read. Like if you read 5 extremely good books, that's great. It's like that's better than reading uh, 30 lousy books. I don't know. Some people might disagree. Like it's not the amount like is irrelevant. It really is. But that's just how I feel. Have you read James Baldwin? Yeah, I've read James. I got that's another one. I got to start making videos of his books on the channel. It's just so many books. But yeah, James Baldwin is cool. I like his writing style. You know, Go Tell It on the Mountain. I forgot the one where he's talking to his like little nephew, which is kind of like an ode to Rilke's Notes to a Young Poet. He's kind of doing the same thing, but he's like, I'm gonna like prepare you not be a poet. I'm just gonna prepare you about the world you're gonna grow up in as a black person, which is that's deep. And then yeah, I like Baldwin a lot. That's funny you bring him up. I've also been reading another country by James Baldwin recently. You know, I forgot one of them that was like really depressing. It was about like a religious family or a abusive preacher. My wife read that and she was like, "Yeah, I don't like this book," because it was like a little too depressing. That I haven't read that one, but I would love to. I think that's Go Tell It on the Mountain though. I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, I need to make videos on him. I also like Toni Morrison. Toni Morrison is like one of my favorite authors of all time. One day I'm gonna start making videos about her books, like Beloved. Beloved is like one of my favorite books ever. I love Beloved. But that's a deep, hard to read because it talks about slavery like very honestly. So it's like it's deep, but it's very psychological, and it has a lot of philosophical themes in it. Okay, now I need to put. Let's see here. Is there an order to this? I don't think so. Oh, it is order. So PC1, or is there? I don't know. Yeah, there's no order. A2. Why Toni Morrison? Why are you enjoying it, Cyborg? Man, Toni Morrison, she is like a truth teller, man. She will. I like brutal honesty. Some people don't like that term. Brutal honesty. Like you shouldn't hurt somebody to tell the truth, but for me, it's like I kind of feel like the world, and it's not the whole like, because people have kind of taken this whole idea of, oh, people are too sensitive now. You can't talk about, real things without some offending somebody. I'm not talking about that. That's, trigger warnings and being sensitive to people's mental health and ability to take certain things. I mean, that's very important. But the world is a really fucked up place. It's also is a great place, but it's fucked. And the fact that we can't, a lot of times we just shy away from that. It's really like negatively impacting us. But Toni Morrison, she just like, look, I'm just gonna tell it like it is. And if you can't take it, then well, that's too bad, because this is how it is. And she's not trying to horrify you. She's not trying to, you know, disturb you. This is not horror or anything. It's just like she's literally just like, this is the truth of the matter, and I'm not gonna shy away from it. And she's able to just do that so frankly, with very disturbing but they're real topics. You know, particularly about race, you know, and race relations, and you know, misogyny, and all types of exploitation that, you know, that a lot of countries like America operate on. And she's able to really break that down in very realistic and human ways that really like tell the truth. And I like that. I like somebody who's got guts, and but they're not trying to like disturb you just for the hell of it. They're not trying to be like, I'm gonna just like, you know, mess up, traumatize you just because. And like, no, she's like, I know this is hard shit, but we gotta accept, you know, we gotta like accept the truth of this, so then we can do something about it. And yeah, I think she got guts. Toni Morrison, another. I think she also passed away. I need to read. And then Cyborg says, yes, it's a great book so far. I'm about 30%. Okay, cool. But it's really interesting. It's very sad, but a great commentary on black and white relations in the USA. Baldwin's writing style is also so beautiful. In the magic and seemingly mundane. I need to read more Toni Morrison. Yeah. Race. The commentary on black and white relations in the USA, which, you know, where I live, Tennessee, the schools can't even teach that anymore. Okay, where are we at? Because, you know, they don't want to have kids be disturbed or offended, because, you know, we don't, you know, we're, you know, but it's not even they don't want to be offended or disturbed. It's just you don't want to like upset white supremacy. That's really what it's all about. Because they'll talk all day about like, oh, you're a snowflake and why are you so sensitive, but then they'll turn around and say like, well, I don't want this to be exposed to my kids because they're too sensitive. And it's like, well, what do you want? Oh, I know what this is really about. Okay, where is this PC? B, A1, D, A2, C, E2, CB. I don't see a... oh, here's PC. Okay. PC002, so okay, got it. Giovanni's room, yep, that's nice. I would love to make a video about that one eventually. The whitewashing in the U.S. education is so tragic. Yeah, you know, at the same time, it's like nothing new. It's like history repeats itself. The more things change, the more they stay the same, right? But it's like, yeah, we definitely need to fight, push back against that shit. I am doing that. Call it like it is. Be like, no, we need these because I read Beloved in school. I'm from California. I fell in love with it. That book Beloved is an incredibly disturbing book. Not for kids, not for like young kids, I would say. But teenagers, I think, well, teenagers will have a hard time with it, but I think it's important. Have you read any Angela Davis? Yes. I was assigned Our Prison's Obsolete in the first year of university, and it was groundbreaking. I've actually made a video about Our Prison's Obsolete. Check it out at your leisure. I'm a big library user, so I can't annotate book in the books. I'm assuming that y'all generally buy your books. Yep. I buy beat up books like these, like the one that were given away. This was $3. Wait a minute, can you see? I tried to show you. Yeah. Maybe you could go to like a used bookstore. I don't know. I mean, some areas just don't have that. So for library books, I use like post-it notes. Like, do I have any? Yeah, I just use post-it notes and I write on the post-it notes. That's what I did for Jordan Peterson. Because I sure in hell wasn't gonna buy that book. I was like, there was no way I was buying that one. But I was like, is it at the library? Of course it is, because they're not banning that one because it caters to white supremacy. So, but I did a lot of annotation with that book, but I had to use a lot of post-it notes. Let's see, okay. I'm trying to see which side. I guess it's this side. Okay. Hopefully that's right. Okay, and then A2, 3. Let's see. I read her autobiography. Oh, okay. Her works are very groundbreaking. Yeah. So a lot. Angela Davis is recently getting criticized because they say she's selling out because she's now supporting like politicians like Biden. But I don't know. I think she's just getting realistic. But some of my friends say, "Oh yeah, Angela Davis kind of sold out." She's like not, because she talks about how you should vote for Biden. But it's like, well, you kind of should. I mean, the alternative kind of sucks. But hardcore people be like, "Well, you shouldn't vote at all." But that's what Angela Davis should be saying. It's like, well, I don't know how helpful that is. I like Davis. Yep. Oh, okay. So, Cyber says, wait, she has supported Biden. Yeah, she supports a lot of establishment politicians nowadays. If you look at her modern stuff, so a lot of people say she's sold out. I don't think so. And then I use library books as a lot. Ebooks. When you want a physical copy, I always buy used from half price books. Okay. Libby is an app. Yep, Libby's that app. Where are we at here? Oh, we're still on the playlist. Cool. Post-its. I've heard of Libby. Cool. Cool. It says, warning. We've some little warning. Warning, we've detected audio in your stream belonging to someone else. Yeah, this is from Chillhop. They let creators, as long as you credit them, they let creators use their music. You just got to sign up for an account with them, which I have done. So I don't know why you tripping, YouTube. I've done my due diligence. So that we want 3. I'm trying to. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing here. Okay, and then I can. Okay, so A2, 3 is goes like this. Probably do this for 1 more hour. I'm going like really slow. Thought it'd be a little faster than this, but I'm learning. And then A13. You in the U.S.? Oh, you're in the South. Yeah, I'm in the southern USA too. Here in good old Tennessee. This my state is so back-assed. I am not a fan. I'm not a proud Tennessean. But I met a lot of great people here. I'll say that. There's some good people here. But the politics in Tennessee is like absolutely shitty. I got nothing but bad things to say about the politics of my state. It's backwards ass, you know, conservative. But it's cheap. That's why I live here. So I guess you take the good with the bad. How's it compared to California? Night and day. You know, but California has problems too. But at least they're like not so damn conservative. Like, abortion is illegal here in Tennessee. Abortion is legal in California. They ban books about race and queer identity here in Tennessee. They assign books about race and queer identity in California. It's like night and day. Problem with California is it's just too damn expensive. That's just the problem. Okay, PC4 to C14. Okay, so we gotta move on to another piece. Put that aside. I'm in Texas. Octavia Butler was a really great writer. Yeah, I read Parabola of the Sower. Great book. And it's terrifying how similar some things are to our present. Hello, Jeremy. Thanks. 10 years. C14. Oh, PC. 4. Okay. Okay. You've been entered in the giveaway. We're giving away this book. Hume's Dialogues Concerning Natural Religion. It also has these works. If I say that word, I'll get demonetized. Well, I don't monetize my videos, so it doesn't matter. So, Of Suicide, he wrote that book. That's another text that's included. I feel grateful to be in Canada, although we have a lot of issues too, of course. I just can't believe how little support y'all get. Healthcare, social assistance. It's really, and we're such hypocrites. You talk about, oh, America's such a great country. We're the greatest country in the world. It's like, please. Are you kidding me? Like, with how expensive education is? People like, I'm not going to school. Why go to school? Why get into $50,000 in debt? Like, why would I do that? Or like, most people get into bankruptcy due to medical costs. Is that a good reason why you should go in bankruptcy? But that's America, baby. We're such hypocrites. I'm not a patriot. I'll tell you straight up. Are you a proud American? No. This country is really, I live here. But, I'm not saying I want to move or something. But am I proud of this country? Hell no. I'm not proud of this country. We've got so many damn problems. Are you a proud America? No, I'm actually ashamed of this country. But but I want to be the part of the solution. I'm also I'm a firm believer in nonviolence, which some people hop off that train. It's like, no, we just gotta blow everything up. Like, no, we gotta talk things over. I know some people don't like talking, but that's how I roll. Uh, what have y'all heard about Canadians? We heard that you're very polite and you say that word a lot. Hello, a. Do you do that? No, I probably not. You go a lot, and you love the great outdoors. Okay, close that. Okay, let's repeat.
What's up, Chillville? Spring is springing and the birds are singing. Now we all
Yeah,
need to change
Canada
the
is
scenery
cold.
every
That's
now and
another
then, right?
stereotype.
Well, word
That's
around
probably
town
true.
is people are hitting the road to take a break.
Canada's cold, and y'all have Tim Hortons. Oh yeah, yeah, that's another one.
The perfect
Better
weather
health care than us.
is coming up
That's
right
basically
now.
about it.
Come on.
You are not allowed to say suicide. No, that's like, yeah, it's like one of those flag words. If you want to like make money from the ad revenue, because like, you know, companies don't want to put their ads on videos that are about suicide. So if you say that, the automatic algorithm, the speech recognition software that's like scanning all videos will be like, oh, can't make money off this one, because yeah, there's other words too you can't say. I'm Canadian. Cool. I know, I can't believe the cost of your universities. I thought ours were expensive. Many Americans come to Canada to get cheaper tuition, even though they are paying international tuition. It's crazy, which is like 4 times the prices we pay, but apparently it's still cheaper than regular. Yeah, it's absurd. And we, Americans walk around like this is normal, and we say we're a great country. That's what I don't get. America, let's make America great again, as if it ever was great. Shit. You kidding me? Like, can we talk about that? Can we talk about how expensive education is and why, and this is why Americans are so dumb? Which that's our stereotype. Americans are stupid. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of true, because if nobody can afford to go to school, then then how can you learn? Like, shit. They look at the people we decide as our leaders, like, how the hell do like logical people vote for? And it's like, well, we don't learn logic in school. It's like, because it's too expensive. See, I'll rag on America all day, every day. As somebody who was born and raised in America, I will be the first one to talk shit about my country. What do you like about your channel? You're asking me? I like that it's chill and I say what I want. And I like that I don't monetize my videos. So I don't care about I'm kind of like unfiltered, but I'm not like unfiltered in a way that, is just trying to get shock value, like a Howard Stern or something like that. I'm just trying to be true, trying to stay true. I like that. I like, Toni Morrison. You know, I like just being true to myself. That's what I like the most. As a result, I've kind of like plateaued in my numbers, and I know that. I know I'm never gonna be like a huge number YouTuber because I'm just, I'm not gonna follow those suggestions. You know, avoid certain topics. Make your videos only a certain amount of length. Buy the most expensive equipment so you got high definition. Do all this bullshit. Like, no, I'm just not gonna do it. Okay, C14. Okay, here we go. How do you perceive YouTube after 10 years just doing it? Years just doing you. Oh, you know, YouTube it's just a reflective off most of the internet. This is the internet 2.0, where the internet is now echo chamber, and YouTube is part of that. That's another reason why I don't, because I'm not an echo chamber, right? I talk about all types of things, and you know, yeah. So YouTube is unfortunately kind of an echo chamber, where it's people, you know, the videos are suggested to you, just videos that just reinforce ideas or things that you already like or enjoy or agree with, and that doesn't really, you know, that doesn't really, it's not conducive to like critical thought. It's fine to be entertained, but I mean, I like to see different stuff, but that's just not how the algorithm works. It's too bad. Yeah. I'm grateful of being Canadian. The issue right now is that I would love to visit American cities like New York, Boston, and Chicago. Oh, well, you know, we got great cities to visit. Let's see. Yeah, come visit if you can. If you got the means. Yeah, it's great. Come to San Francisco. That's where I'm from. I'm from Oakland, California, which is right next to San Francisco. Great place to visit. Horrible place to live. Great place to visit. And the only reason why it's horrible is because it's just too damn expensive. But it's, you know, very, very diverse area. But you know, you got to be a multimillionaire to live comfortably. Otherwise, you're gonna live in poverty, which some people do. It's gonna be like that book, Just Kids. Another book I want to read. I got it on my shelf. You'll just be a starving artist. And then, have you done much traveling outside of U.S.? No, I've never been outside the U.S. before. Have you learned from other countries? What is your favorite and least favorite thing about Canada? Okay, but now you're talking to other people, which is cool. I find it sad that in your country, Neil, people work too much to achieve happiness and follow social media trends. That's another problem with America. But I guess that's maybe a world issue. I don't know, because we've definitely, you know, been completely sapped or what is it, bamboozled by the myth of capitalism. People just buy into that shit. It's like they actually believe, like, if I work hard enough, I'm gonna get what I want. I just have to work my ass off, and eventually I'm gonna get, you know. And you're just working for a corporation to get rich, for the corporation to get rich. You're just making rich people richer. I mean, I'm so jaded. Such a jaded ass. But that's like the American lifestyle. Work your ass off for a corporation, and then maybe you'll find you'll be able to actually afford to live. And that's how we determine how valuable you are. So I just put this here. By how much you can work for a corporation. Which side? Oh, yeah, okay, that's right. Cool. Dude, that. And now I want to do. Let's see here. I make sure that I have international perspectives and trying to learn about non-American countries, especially ones in the global South. Yeah, that's what books are for. Books are a great way to do that. But also using the internet as it was first conceptualized as, instead of being an echo chamber that it is now. Like the internet is a great way to talk to people from around the world, even though most people use the internet to just talk to their friends. And that's it. Which is like, you could do that face to face, but nobody even does that anymore. Anyway, what part of Canada? Which countries you like to go ideally? France. Cool. My favorite would be healthcare and Four Seasons and cool. Montreal, Quebec. France seems nice. That's hard, handy that you have family there. Cool. Most of my traveling has been visiting friends, so I wouldn't be able to afford accommodations. Is it true? Like I saw the official language of Canada is French. I heard like do all Canadians know French, or like are you forced to learn French? Like all Canadians? That's a question I have. Do all Canadians know French, or no? Let's see. And then we have B26. Okay. Okay, B26. Ugh. You have to leave because it's too expensive. Yep, I know that. I know what that's like. Horrible. So even Canada can't escape gentrification. All right. And B27. Okay. Oh, I'm like doing this way off the camera. Sorry. Not all of us know French. I do because my family are from Haiti. All right, right, because Haiti used to be a French colony. Official language is both English and French. No, not all Canadians know French. In fact, the majority don't. I'd say, oh, okay. All Canadians get French class at school, but in high school it's optional. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. And I also hear Canadian French is different dialect than the French they speak in the country French. And then I also heard like French in Paris is different from French in all the other um, parts of the country. Like Parisian French is a little different. Okay, so that's good. That's a little thing. Because I know a Canadian and their first language is French, and they know how to speak better French than English. That's good to know. All right, now how do I connect these? Oh, what the? So I do. I'm confused here. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Okay. So Cyborg knows French. I did French immersion and lived in Montreal, so mine is fine, is okay. Most provinces, the official language is just English, however. Quebec is French. Cool. French immersion is where you learn everything in French from kindergarten and then take English classes. Oh, okay. That's how you do it. I grew up speaking English at home. Oh, okay. I heard I think I read somewhere that most human beings are at least bilingual, which is funny because most Americans know only one language, English, and we don't know that English. We don't know English that well either. Case in point, me. I know Japanese to the level of a 4-year-old because I study it. But most Americans are not bilingual, even though most human beings speak more than one language. But here in America, we think like that's normal. We think like you're only supposed to speak one language. What's wrong with you? That's another stupid thing about us. There are still some folks in Quebec who only speak French and don't know any English. Oh, okay. Okay, snap that together. Hopefully that was correct. And then now I need these jetpack thingies. Okay, so that's B28. Most Americans only speak English, though some speak English plus Spanish, but that's mainly it, I think. Yeah, I grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area, where most of my friends they're from Spanish-speaking countries, and they knew Spanish. But I also knew a lot of Asian Americans immigrants who moved. And they knew like Vietnamese and Cambodian and people from Laos, Chinese, and that was their language that they spoke. And then they took ESL classes, they called them, and they slowly started learning English. So most of my friends did not know English when they were first in America. Problem is, I remember like they would get teased and made fun of by native, not Native American, but people native to people who only spoke English and that's it. They get teased. So it was like not something. Even though it's cool to speak another language, that's great. But it's like in America, we think that's less valuable. If you speak multiple languages, like we don't like that. It's so stupid. Because it threatens our whole English is superior type of mode. B28. Okay, it's here. Got it. Okay, this is not so bad. It looked kind of complicated. It was a little intimidating when I saw the instructions, but it's not so bad. And this goes in these slots. I need to face the camera more. Ah. Which way? Doesn't say. This way. Alright, well I fit in like that, so I guess that's good. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Okay. I was like, Please only speak English in the chat, though. It's fine. You can speak any language you want. Have you ever been in those chat rooms where it's like only English is allowed in the chat? I get it because you might have trolls that are saying all types of crazy shit in their language, which is that's a shame. But feel free to speak as much French as you want here, cause y'all cool. Let's see. Okay, yeah, Americans. Most Americans only speak it, though some speak. Yep, yeah. I know I get so embarrassed when I meet folks from other countries and they are bi or tri even. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like most people on Earth speak more than one language. But yeah, so that's one of the reasons. By the way, Neil, are you okay with us speaking? I'm ahead of you. No, that's fine. You can speak. Yeah, you can speak as many languages. Let me look. It's fine. Let me do my thing. Oops. Let's see. Bust out my Japanese, bruh. Nihongo o benkyou shimasu. I only know a tiny bit of French. Your French is quite fine. Are you interested in traveling outside of the U.S.? No. I should be, but I'm not. My wife, she wants to go out, but we're trying to save up to buy a house, so we're not like, yeah, let's not do that right now. But she loves traveling. She's been to Mexico. She lived in Mexico for 2 years, so she's fluent in Spanish, even though she's white. She's a white lady from San Jose, California. But she learned Spanish through immersion. She literally was like, I'm just gonna go to Mexico. I'm gonna be forced to know how to speak Spanish because, like, I'm gonna have to. And she learned that way through all immersion. So she speaks fluent Spanish. So she wants to travel. Maybe once we get the house thing situated, then we'll start traveling. So, do you imagine becoming a professor? Nope. I think your knowledge of philosophy can teach students to open their minds. I won't be a professor at like a university because that's just restrictive. I would love to like teach, I don't know, on the internet. Maybe that's something we can do, because a few people have been like, you should do a Patreon. That might be an option. Although I guess I got the imposter syndrome. Like, well, I don't have a degree in philosophy, so who am I? But we've been on YouTube for 10 years. So I've been studying philosophy for 10 years. So I think I know a little something. So maybe Patreon. I kind of don't like. I don't want to use Patreon because it's like now you got a paywall, but at the same time it's like, I do need money. That's a lot of effort. So, and unfortunately, like money, you need money to make the world to pay for shit. So I might just do something like that, like a Patreon professor or something. Who knows? How did you learn Japanese? I went to I started learning when I was a teenager because I wanted to play Japanese role-playing video games that were not released in America. So so I'm from the San Francisco Bay Area, and they have Japantown in San Francisco. They also have Japantown in a city called San Jose, which is like an hour away from San Francisco. And in the Japantown, you can buy Japanese language books, aids. I'm sure you probably could just buy that anywhere, but there's a lot of like Japanese business people that got shops and stuff, and they sell like Japanese learning aids. You just go in there and just buy it. That's what I did as a teenager, like Japanese dictionaries, and this was like before I even had the internet. That's how old I am. I think the internet was around, but it was like modems. It was like 28K modems where they had the weird sound that sounded like a weird phone. So I didn't have that. I just did it the old school way. And I would like play the games and translate them with my dictionaries and books. That's how I first started. And then I went to college and I took Japanese classes. But eventually what happened is that they started like translating the video game companies, Japanese video game companies figured out like, oh wait, shit, like people who don't speak Japanese actually want to play these games. We can actually sell these games. All we need, they've already been made. We just translate them. We can make a fortune. That's what they figured it out. So they did. Now, like I was showing in the beginning, a lot of video games, they would just translate them in English, and then so that just I was like, oh, I don't need to learn Japanese anymore because they're just translating all these games. So it's cool. So I stopped for several years, but then pandemic happened, and I fortunately had the job where I had to stay at home a lot. So and I got bored. I was like, let me start learning Japanese again. So I picked it back up again. You're saying that you speak Japanese. Hi. Nihongo o hanashimasu. I do speak Japanese, but I'm like toddler level, trying to learn. Are you able to make money off of these YouTube videos? Nope, I don't monetize my videos, so I make no money off of them. I don't get enough views anyway. I probably get like maybe like $5 or $6 for every video if I were to do that. So I don't think it's worth it. But yeah, Cyborg has to go. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye. See you, Cyborg. How do I describe my personality? Chill, laid back, introspective. Avoid stress. I try, stress. I don't get stressed off. Stress doesn't really affect. I'm very fortunate in that way. Very relaxed. Would you live in California if it was the same cost as living in Tennessee? Oh, hell yeah. I would never have moved. California is like a paradise. It's like a garden of Eden. And the sad part is it used to be cheap. When I was a little boy, California used to be super cheap. I don't know, like, how that happened, but it used to be really cheap to live there. And then, these tech companies came in, the Facebooks, the Twitters, the Spotifys came in, and that's what did it. They drew a bunch of high earners, and the landlord's like, oh, we could just raise the cost of rent because all these people making money. And that's how it started. Oh, well. How you give away the book? Random draw. I'm about to do it. It's been 2 hours. Probably at 9 o'clock. I've got to end because I do need to walk my dog. I thought I'd be like finished, but obviously I did the body. Yeah, makes sense. I thought I would do it, but does your family still live in California? Yeah, I got my mama and my twin brother, my uncle, cousins live in California. But I also have lots of family that live close to here. They live in the state of Arkansas, city Little Rock. So that's like a 3-hour drive, which is not bad. So I'm able to see a lot of those people. And I got family in Chicago, which that's an 8-hour drive. But hey, I could do that in a day. So I got family around here. I also have my older brother lives in Texas. So that's a few, like, I don't know how long that is. I didn't even look. Maybe 5 hours or something like, I don't know. Maybe more. I need emails. You will, yeah, from whoever wins. Yeah, we'll just do a random draw. I'll probably just show it. And it looks like only 2 people is you and Nadia. How do you stay so laid back? It's just my nature. It's just my nature, I guess. I grew up with a lot of anxious people, and I'm like, nope, that's not me. Will not do that. Yeah, my wife and daughter are also. They actually have clinical anxiety. They have to take medication for it. Lots of people do right these days, but yeah, I'm like the opposite of that. Fortunately. So 4, we can still do 4. That's A28. Oh, we're gonna do the hit now. So A1. You know what? We'll not do that. Let's do the random draw. So I guess you gotta flip a coin or something. Yeah, let's just do that. Because y'all can't stay all day. We're giving away this book. Who's gonna get now? Who wants to call? It's Nadia and Jeremy. Would you like? Who wants heads? Who wants tails? Or who wants one and who wants? It's 50-50. Let me pull up the random number generator. Hello. So whenever you're ready. Taking heads. Tails never fails. Do they have like a coin flipper on Google? Coin flip. Oh wow, yeah, of course Google does. That's funny. Wait, I don't like. Oh, okay. All right. So, deactivate that. Okay. Flip a coin, Google. Okay. Okay, we're about to flip. Here we go. Actually, let's just do it on a computer. I was gonna say I can just flip a real coin, but no. All right, here we go. Let's go. Boom. Yup, it's heads. I thought tails never fails, but I guess it did this time. So I guess Jeremy got it. Yeah, it's too bad. Because Nadia always, but you know that's the cookie crumbles. Maybe Nadia, you always enter. You've been entering for a long time. You never win. Maybe one day. But Jeremy, you got it. Congrats. So yeah, just I think you can just go to my YouTube channel. I just go to my channel, and then you go to about. Yeah, you go to about, and then view email address, and that's my email address. And just email me there, and then I can get your shipping info, and I'll ship it. It's like I think you have entered more than anybody else. You just don't. How how you been holding up, um, Nadia, ever since your mom passed away and all that? You've been doing okay. Okay, we're gonna go back to it. And then live stream. Okay, we're back. So this is what we got so far. I guess I'll just do the rest of this on my own. I thought I would be able to do a little bit more, but yeah, it's my first time. Got the body. You've been doing okay. Some days are harder than others. Had a particularly hard day today, but thank you for taking my mind off things for a couple hours today to just chill and chat. Thanks for asking. I'm sure this book is like at the library, maybe. It must be. It must be. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, I knew it was. I just decided to do a chill stream, not related too much to philosophy. Although anybody could have asked a philosophy question, probably not. People were like, "What are you doing? Like, this is not philosophy," and they probably like clicked off the video, which is fine. Like I said, I am not tripping. Yeah, 10 years. 10 years. Like I've said it before, I say it again. I don't really care about maximizing viewership numbers, like and subscribe. I don't give a damn. I don't care about it. I just like talking to people about philosophy, and I can do that now, so it's great. Oh, you can't seem to find my email? I'll put it on screen. This is my business email, so it's fine. I can definitely share this, no problem. Plus, can I zoom in here? I'll just put it in the chat. Oops. There you go. There you go. Let the spam people. It doesn't. It's my busyness. So it's all good. Yeah, just email me, and yep, and then I'll send you the book. But yeah, it's been fun, and yeah, I'll see you next time with the next live stream and the next just regular philosophy book. Do I have it on me? The next one I'm gonna read or do a video on, I'm pretty sure, is gonna be this book. I'm in a, oh, you can't see, I don't have my, I'll just show you this and we out. Yeah, I'm a part of this book club. They are a Marxist Leninist group. They're Memphis for Revolutionary Socialism. So we got a lot of left and radical people in Memphis. You just don't hear about them. But yeah, it's a huge activist scene in Memphis. That kind of makes sense with the whole Martin Luther King history. Memphis got a lot of that. So I'm a part of this book, and we got Che Guevara and economics and politics and transition to socialism. So it's going to be another book about socialism by Carlos Tablada. So that'll be cool. That'll be good because that's what I'm saying. You make videos about this type of stuff, you're not going to get a lot of views on YouTube. But it doesn't. I don't care. I don't care. It's fine. But yeah, until then, I'll see you next time. Peace out. Peace out. They say in Japanese, sayonara. Shitsude shimasu. Ja mata ne. Those are the ways to say goodbye. To say goodnight, you say oyasumi nasai. Yeah. I'll see y'all later. Bye bye. Let's see here. Here we go.